people. Son of a biscuit. Where's my mouse? Hey, what's up, Viking? What the heck is Friday night 3D printing community hangout? Is that right? It's funny, I guess it doesn't. When I first looked at the URL for this stream, it looked like it said geek in it. Hi, baby girl. How's everybody doing today? Freaking tired all of a sudden. Yeah, me too, babe. Why are you so tired? You slept in till like forever. No, I'm kidding. You got up at 7. I didn't get up till 9. Let's see. 5, 6. Hey, what's up, Sean? I'm actually glooping together the top part of the dome. I'm wondering if something goes in the middle because these parts aren't lining up. Hey, what's up, John Strand? And I have the worst time freaking. Like, I love gloop with PLA, but for some reason, the Filament 1 PLA never really works that great with it. The CR10S5 is the cheapest 500 by 500? I think so. Hey, what's up, Justin? I'm sorry, baby girl. Did you take some medicine? Well, depending on the heat and humidity, it sets. I don't think it matters as far as what PLA it's setting on, but the loop itself, like what I normally do, like especially with the Filament 1, I put a layer down. I let it. I place the two parts together for a little bit, and then before it really sets, like after 30 seconds to a minute, I open the parts back up. By pushing it sideways. I just did it on this part. I should have showed you. And then it like spider webs up a little bit, and then I add more gloop. It seems to work better that way. But I'm working on the dome of R5D4, I think what you called it, Sean. Have I ever had problem with curling on filament one? Yes, I have. Whenever I print big parts, it curls. Going to be A3D2. But this is, I've got dome parts printing, but so far I've got the ring put together. This is the bottom of the dome, and then this is the top of the dome. I've got parts for the side of the dome printing now. And then what you see printing up there that kind of looks like a batarang is the second part of the dagger guard, which I've tentatively have screwed together. No electronic parts in it yet. I'm just testing the fit of all the parts. And then I gotta program the momentary button and the different color changes. And then I've got the blade somewhere. What did I do with the damn blade? Oh, there it is, right in front of my face. And the blade printed in Carl's Knight's War Red. And it's, the lighting in here sucks. It kind of looks brownish, but in person it's more of a deep blood red. But I think it looks cool. Hopefully the light is strong enough to shine through there. Otherwise I'm going to have to reprint it in a more translucent. This part, Justin, this thing, the dagger, is for the October UFO project. This is a Murph project. You got the Pro-Fi box today? Yeah, I got the first like 3, I think, and then I suspended my subscription because I have so much freaking filament 1 filament, seeing that they're in every UFO. I just didn't feel like I needed more filament 1 filament. Oh, that's pretty cool, Sean. Time for part number 7. There better be something that goes in the middle there. Like an antenna or something. If not, he's gonna have a hole in his head. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna make mine do too much cool stuff. I just want to make him be able to turn his head, drive, and play sounds, and light up. I don't think I'm gonna do all the cool little compartment openings and stuff. Every panel on his dome has something to come out of it. That's pretty awesome. Probably lower my camera down so y'all can actually see what the hell I'm doing. A little bit, anyways. It is going into my head. So it keeps me alive. The bottom part didn't stick at all. See, so this is what I do after about a minute or so, where it starts to stick. And then I bend it up and add more. Because if I don't, the one filament just doesn't gloop as well as other PLAs. And it's probably the additive, seeing that it's Pro Select. So I think they add additional additives to it of some sort. Yeah, it's on top chat for everybody. I think it defaults to that no matter what setting I put it on. Everybody turn to live chat if you so choose. That is by no way in order. You're doing your dome pieces at 0.12. Yeah, I don't really print anything under a 0.2 unless I want it to look super smooth. But since I'm going to primer and sand and paint this, I don't think I don't like waiting the extra time. And for some reason, my rail core, if I print, I've noticed since I slowed down to 70 millimeters a second, PLA hasn't been jamming. Knock on wood. Somebody knock on wood for me, because I'm holding this and I can't. How many walls did you do that at? Because when you sanded yours and put that hole in it, that's kind of crazy. Oh, I also printed this antenna in that Hello 3D silk copper, and one of the eyepieces. I wrote what part it was since it's small and I don't want to get it confused. I don't know if there's more than one, but I think this fits in here, or should fit in here. I'm probably gonna have to sand it a little bit. Come on, unlock phone. Babe, you're adorable. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do the metallic things like the antennas and the eyes and stuff in that metallic copper. I'm gonna paint all these dome parts and the body and everything in a black, and then put a clear coat over it to make it shiny, and then all the accent pieces. My mic is down, baby girl. Do I sound distant? Do I have the setting wrong? Let's see. Setting. It says USB audio device. It should be alright. But yeah, all the metallic strips and everything on the body, I think I'm gonna do in red. You're such a brat. Houston, we have a problem. How the hell does that happen? I bet it wasn't supposed to have that hole in the middle, but I'm aligning all the outside rings. I figure the outside ring is more important to look prettier than the rest of the part of the ring. Well, this is going to be fun glooping. Yeah, but I am kind of out of my personal stash of probed or ooze. Um, if I dive into any more, my stock be losing money. The last two rolls that I'm going to use for that guy is the last rolls I can use of the probed. Yeah, Sean, I think I'm gonna have to do that. Because one thing I learned with the 12-foot alien, when everything's printed in so many different parts, stuff doesn't line up right. I mean, there are holes in the alien like this big, um, because a part's not lining up right. You want cinnamon roll pancakes? I don't think I've ever had cinnamon roll pancakes. Of course, when I go to IHOP, the only pancakes I ever get are peanut butter ones. Pancakes with peanut butter drizzle. Sometimes with chocolate chips in them. Yeah, that's why I was going to print every part just on my Sidewinder. That way I figure all the parts would be universally wrong or exact. Based on under or over extrusion or the axes being off. Alright, how am I gonna fix you? Nope, I gotta let you dry some more. That is so weird. I wonder if I use a heat gun or something, I can warp the part some. I mean, other than... Oh, no, there's some warpage over there, too. What the frick is going on here? Like, I fix one and another one messes up. Yeah, filament 1 and gloop do not get along as well as other PLAs. I'm gonna have to regloop some more. Well, yeah, in the middle it's supposed to be raised, but it's like it's got a dip along the ring, and now it's looking like this. Do I know anyone with a heat press for shirts? Well, yeah, it's supposed to curve up. I don't. It's not supposed to be completely flat, but the ring itself is looks like a carnival ride right now. Oh yeah, that's true. I could probably just blow a heat gun on it and like grab one of these flex steel plates. put a heat gun to the plastic and then flatten it down with the flex steel plate or something. Who knows? I'll do something. And babe, are you wearing your khakis today? Don't hate me because I'm beautiful. Man, I made my coffee super strong today. Hmm. Why do you hate me? Why are you shaking your head? Son of a biscuit eater. I just re-glue you. Maybe I just glued these parts crooked. Some of these have a little too much flex in them. I think that's part of the problem too. Yeah, I can buy electronics at super cheap for the most of the time. I just get glue all over my hand. Depends on what you're looking for. Like initially, my October project was going to be one of those Adafruit eyeballs. Um, but apparently, that particular Adafruit board that's used for that project, there isn't a cheap clone of it anywhere. Oh yeah, that would be a good idea, Sean. We could definitely do that. I was actually contemplating maybe talking to Lightspeed and buying a couple more of those motors he sent me and using those for the movement motors as far as traveling. The you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I don't know how big the feet are yet, so I don't know. I still have to figure out how those motors work. Probably won't be until at least after Earth before I develop the next version of the spooler because it's already the middle of October and I gotta start spooling samples. Yeah, they go forward and backwards, but they're not stepper motors though. I mean, they're made to move like 250-pound people on skateboards at 30 miles an hour, so it might be a little too fast for this guy, but we can have R2 races. Use motors from motorized scooters. Those are some pretty big motors. Unless you're talking about like, well, you're probably talking about like those skateboard with handle scooters. Sometimes I really wish I was an alien with like 4 arms and 4 hands. Why wouldn't you date me, babe? Just think what I could do with 4 hands. Hey. Yeah, I need more clamps. Definitely don't have enough clamps. Actually, wish I knew where my big clamp was. I was looking for it earlier. Oh, there it is. Oh, come on, you piece of poopy. I know, right? I could wash dishes and vacuum. That clamp would. Though I don't really have anything to vacuum in my house. Oh, son of a biscuit! Gloop down, gloop down. Do not tilt your gloop bottle with it partially open. Son of a biscuit eater. I hate cleaning. It is the worst thing next to laundry. I'll admit I'm lazy when it comes to cleaning and laundry and dishes. They're the worst thing as far as home chores. Yes, they are. I may have to switch to a normal PLA because this Pro Select is being a pain in the ass. Starting to look a little less like a carnival ride. Until I did that. Hey, what's up, Vince? I mean, you love cleaning. You're just weird. But that's why we make such a great team. I hate cleaning, you love cleaning. It's a circle of life. Life's all about balance. You're the yin to my yang. The mint to my chocolate chip. peanut butter to my chocolate. The chocolate syrup to my milk. Hey, what's up, Minnesota Maker? I'm about to pull all these parts apart. Redo them. This is ticking me off. Yeah, that ain't gonna work. It's like the more I correct the outside ring, the more the inner dome part goes stupid. You wouldn't have to do all the cleaning, babe. You asked me to do something, I'd do something. Shit. Ugh. All right. Let's make some modifications here. This side looks all right for the most part. Yeah, I know you are, but I'd still offer. See, I'm just being impatient. I think I glued all the pieces together too quickly without waiting for all of them to set right. Well, it's not that I'm not relaxed. I'm just impatient, or not relaxed. Like I can't just like sit and be idle. I always have to be doing something. And I get distracted easily by things. Like I'd be like, okay, babe, I'm going to eat. Oh wait, somebody posted a video on YouTube. Then I watch that video on YouTube and it leads me to another video on YouTube. And then somebody tweets out something that I've got to reply to. I told Rosie the other day because what was it? After I packed all the UFOs, my back was hurting, so I went and soaked in the tub. And I was so bored in the tub, I told her I was going to buy toys to play with while I'm in the tub. Like if I get like a little remote control submarine and drive it around in the tub. Bing, bing. Who's 5-year-old? Benchies don't float. Well, they float, but they don't like stay upright. Oh, I see how it is, babe. I remember that. I remember that. You know what I have? I have. Where are they? Aha. I have bungee cords. This will work, right? Probably not, but we're gonna try it anyway. Boom. Bungee clamp. What part? What? Probably about to hit me in the face thing. Alright, what else was I doing? This. Theoretically, I only have one more part to print for the dagger. I really hate that I have to home the duet after every single print. Because seriously, once you home it, doesn't it know where it's at? Even after a print? Especially my ending G code is home X and Y. I should just have to home Z. What's up, Chris Reese? I used to have bathtub crayons. I drew unicorns on my bathtub wall. My bungee clamps are working pretty good. I should trademark this. Oh, are you missing Emmykins? What's up, llama? Llama. It really whoops the llama's ass. Yeah, I don't think I've dusted my fan in 3 years. Since I installed it. See, the cool thing about bungee clamps, if it's pulling one way too much, you can pull on it and loosen the other side and adjust its tension. I think I'll release this idea open source, CC0. You guys can all use it. Commercialize it if you so please. If y'all want to toss me back some kickbacks, though, that'd be nice. Sent me an R4 or R5D4 picture. All right, hang on, let me look. Sorry, I got distracted by notifications. Yeah, yeah, that one's all white, right? White, orange, and blue. Definitely the same exact body and everything as R2, just the head's different. Ooh, that jalapeno cheese for my cheese and crackers is coming back with a vengeance. There's a part that, or there's a section that's part of the dome in the STLs for the R5. I don't understand where they go for because I can't find them in any reference pictures. Oh, okay. That makes sense. I never had a problem with flexibles on my 80 net A8s. Hang on, let me look. All right, the motivator cooler, motivator heatsink, motivator top. I think that's probably it. Why are those? How many parts were there on this lower ring? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Why are there 7? And oh, it's dome base. There's 6. Okay. I still have 40 parts to print. Just for the dome. So it goes under one of the pie panels, so I don't even need to make it, right? Because it's something that's hidden, not going to be seen. Unless I pop it out or something. Why is there a corner image of the rail core doing nothing? Because I have not started the next print. All right, next print started. Ah, gotcha. Well, if it goes under a panel, then I'm not gonna print it. I'll just print the panels and cover it up. What's up, Timothy Harkness? Roswell, New Mexico. Is that why you post all them alien-related videos? Every time I see Tim come out with a new video, it has alien something in the title. Llama, I have 60 rolls of it, and I am not going to start selling it until Earth. I'm sure I'll have extra. I took 90 rolls of ooze with me. And no, 60 rolls of ooze with me. My first shipment of ooze, I sold out in 2 weeks. There were 60 rolls. And then I took another 60 rolls to Murph, and I only sold 30 rolls. Yeah, Alien Destination 3D printing. That's right. Yeah, I think Filament 1 is in New Mexico. And they offered to send me some alien beer to go in a mothership prize. I thought it'd be funny. I don't know if that would be breaking any laws, so I told them no. Yeah, Llama, if I had, if the filament didn't cost so damn much, I'd send some promo rolls out. But as it is, I'm not going to be making a ton of money. Did I get the big alien as far as the 12-foot alien done? No, I was going to have it done for Earth, but then Earth told me that I was not allowed to bring it. So I didn't finish it. So it's still on my to-do list. $27.99, just like my my ooze. Same price as my ooze. And the cost of the filament itself wasn't terrible, but the shipping was flipping ridiculous for 72 rolls. I need to save up and buy a pallet so that it would come out cheaper. Hello 3D. Because it was too big, they said they didn't have space for it, which I think is kind of baloney, seeing that other companies are bringing things much larger, such as, you know, Protopasta and their entire extrusion line. But then again, I'm sure Protopasta paid for the space, whereas I only have a $100 table. The Knights War Red? No, Hello 3D made it. IC 3D doesn't make glitter filled. I asked them about glitter and they're like, nope. I'm like, all right, well, I'll go somewhere else for it then. And I would have went through Ziltech, but until I had Leslie on the show the other day, initially they told me 300 rolls minimum order quantity, and I can't afford 300 rolls. But then on my show, they told me that if I let them sell it as well on their store, then I only have to do 100 rolls. But with Hello 3D, they've got a minimum order quantity of 12. And I ordered 72. And it was a custom color that they didn't carry. I just asked them if they do it, and they're like, sure, what do you want? Like, this is what I want. And they came up with 3 different colors. And they sent me pictures of all 3 colors. And I sent them to Carl, and he picked which one he liked best. And then they did a print of some warrior looking girl or something. I can't remember what exactly she was. Man, this stuff is drying way too quick. And it looked really cool. I think I showed that picture on stream of that girl back when I teased it. So I got the outer ring round like it's supposed to be, but kind of got a gap in the middle. Yeah, I don't think I've seen anybody else with the black glitter. I mean, it kind of reminds me of the marble going around, except in a translucent red versus a opaque white or gray or cream or whatever gray. But but plus it's also glitter. It's not just a black dot. And I tried. It really sucks in the lighting, but it's got this real cool. I can't duplicate it. Maybe I'll turn the light on in a second after this part finishes drying. Um, but it's got this real cool shimmer to it. I don't know if it's because of the glitter or just the lighting of the filament, but it looks really cool. I think it's time for some bungee clamp. I can't bungee clamp that way. That scared the shit out of me. There's actually a lot of blacklight filaments out there, Timothy. Just look for any filaments with a um, UV reactive. If you talk to Graybeard 3D, he actually, when he goes to shows and puts up his display, he carries a UV light with him, UV flashlight, to show off all the filaments that react to UV. This is like my 4th layer of gloop on this part, and it's getting a little thick. Where'd the other? Oh, there it is. Hey, what's up, CNX Tech? I am glooping together the top part of R4D whatever. I'm not sure if the ooze is UV reactive or not. I haven't tested it. Alright, I'm about to freaking pour gloop on here. This is kind of ticking me off. You got a resin printer? I love the quality of resin prints. The stuff people show off makes me jealous, but I refuse to get an SLA printer. Tried making one a year ago. I mean, I don't know. I don't know a ton about SLA printers, I'll tell you that, but I would think that any LCD screen would technically work, wouldn't it? Oh, Timothy, if I had the money, I absolutely would make my own filament. But I don't have the money to invest in a extrusion line. Like the cheapest ones out there I could find are like 10 grand. And they're not the best quality. Filament One just came out with a their own SLA printer. Bit out of my budget for a printer, but what about Kickstarter? Well, you actually have to have a working model to put something like that on Kickstarter. And I think it's to actually sell something. I don't know. But I don't think you can Kickstart. Maybe a GoFundMe, but who would GoFundMe an extrusion line? Like, hey, Alien 3D wants to make filament. Send me money so I can make it. So I can turn around and charge you for filament. I don't know. Doesn't make sense to me. While I know there are a lot of companies out there that do that, I'm not one of them. Alright, baby, drive careful. I love you. Don't fall asleep at the wheel. Play loud music. Rosa texts me, just say, hey, I'm going home. I might fall asleep at the wheel because I'm super tired. Welcome back, John. What time does the Friday night chat start? Does it start at 9 Eastern or 10 Eastern? I think I have it marked on the calendar at Talk 3D at 10. I just want to make sure I'm not stepping on their toes. Yeah, that looks super ugly now. $10. All right. You guys are stuck with me for at least another hour then. I apologize. But after this part finishes printing, I could theoretically start putting the dagger together. Hey, what's up, Lightspeed? I was talking about you earlier. The machine that's printing now, CNX, is that what you're talking about on my camera? Hey, what's up, Leo? The blade came out good. Came out really good. I really needed to get that light turned on so I can show you guys that filament way better. I'm debating whether I'm going to sand the seams because that's where the gloop is, that white that you see. And I'm hoping the light shines through enough from the whatchamacallits, because if they don't, then I'm gonna have to print another one in a more see-through filament. Hey, I'm gonna shut that down for a minute. Holy moly. Let me go plug this light in. See, even under this lighting, it kind of has more of a brownish tint to it. And I'm wondering if it's just the black glitter in it. But out in the sunlight, it definitely looks more red and less brown. Still think it looks cool either way. Where is my screwdriver? There it is. Oops. Oh, Lightspeed. I'm building a Star Wars droid, and I was contemplating if the types of motors that you sent me could be used for that as well. Why is that pushing that part instead of screwing into it? I mean, if I could figure out the speed controls and everything, then I don't see why it wouldn't be able to be used for it. But I'd have to buy a set from you after I get the ones that you sent me figured out. Hey, what's up, Matt? Be nice. Oh my gosh. Rosa texts me, if I don't hear from her in 12 to 15 minutes, text her. What the hell, honey? You like freaking me out, don't you? Oh, that sucks, Lightspeed. Matt's just mad that he sounds hideous. And someone stole his khakis. Can they run off PWM? I'm not sure what that. I looked up PWM, see what it meant for it, and then I forgot what it meant. I'm too impatient to wait for this thing to cool. Come on. Give me my part. Pulse width modulation. Is that like a stepper motor thingy? Because if so, no. Yeah, this print's done. I'm gonna test, make sure it fits. Test screw everything together. And then do tutorial video how to put this dang thing together. The holes are a wee bit tiny, which kind of sucks. Ow! We'll try my 1.5. Well, aren't stepper motors pulse based, but the motors that Lightspeed sent me, I don't think they're pulse based. I think they're however much juice you send them based. Whatever base that means. And I still got to figure out how to use them and control them. So I can use them on the next spooler iteration. Oh yeah, baby. That fits perfect. 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 I amaze myself sometimes. Yeah, John, I think the motors that Lightspeed sent me are the electronic speed controller type. but I gotta figure out how to actually control them. Steven, you sent me the remote control for it, but I've got to figure out how to use it without the remote control. Okay, this part of the design not so perfect. Well, it's not really. Well, yeah, it's a diamond, but should still work. And screw into the hole. Yeah, the speed controller is buried under black goop. The dust protection. Traffic yellow and traffic white were the profile box this month. You can always print aliens. I'm actually about to print another Tagaran dragon from Game of Thrones in the War Red. Now that all these parts are done printing. Boom! Momentary button, momentary button. I'm gonna put the on-off switch over here. I don't have an on-off switch yet. I forgot to buy one. I might steal one off a battery pack that I have. Oh no! How did we fail here? Like, I know I made this ring bigger than that ring in Fusion 360. Why is it the same size? Oh shit, guys, I screwed up. I know I made that ring bigger. Why is it smaller all of a sudden? Y'all saw me measure it yesterday. Son of a biscuit eater. Text Rosa. Baby! Are you still listening? Text me back. Well, shoot. I'm gonna have to print another dagger anyways. That flippin' stinks. Well, that's what it would look like with the war red. Now what am I gonna print it in? I wonder if it would fit if I did it in vase mode. I have gloop all over my fingers now. Yeah, I'm about to call Rosa. I'm gonna mute it so it doesn't say her phone number over stream again. Alright, so her phone's going directly to voicemail. So she's either on the phone with her other boyfriend, or her phone died, or I don't know. I might try printing it in vase mode. Increase it by 1% and do it in vase mode. Because it's off by like 1 millimeter. Literally 1 millimeter. Babe, why are you calling me an a-hole? You know I'm messing with you. Got you to reply though, didn't I? I just got chewed out. That makes me sad that this doesn't fit. I could have swore I measured it. And I fixed my teeth. Farfanugan. Now I gotta print another one. God darn it. I still think that's gonna be too thick for the light to shine through though. Cause like even this bright ass light barely shines through it. It's basically 2 millimeters thick solid. What color's this? Oh, that's ASA. Hell no, I ain't printing that crap. Can't stand ASA. Where is this? There we go. So I had some company, sent me 10 rolls of filament, all random colors. I got rainbow, yellow, I think another rainbow, white, some other colors over there. I have no idea what company it is because there's no freaking brand on their spools. Wait, I thought you had a... Oh, no, that was the other Tom. The Viking has been playing it all day. That's true. The light is trying to shine through both sides. All right, let me look this way. I still don't think it's going to be bright enough because the light that emits off of those fiber optics are pretty dim. They're a lot dimmer than I had hoped. I should, if I ever had to redo this project, I would just use RGB strips instead of fiber optics. But I thought the fiber optics would look cool. So I'm sure somebody is gonna complain. But look, guys, I try. And I straight up came up with this project out my head. And I thought it'd be cool. Alright. Do it. Home again because you're pathetic. I gotta reslice this. Slice and dice. Alright, think I should do it at 102% or 1%? 101%. I'll do 101 and then do it in base mode. Not that base mode is going to work because it may not, but I'm going to try it anyways because I like doing stuff like that. Let's see how that looks. Ooh, nope, that's gonna gap right there. That's not gonna work. Vase mode is not gonna work, y'all. So let's reset that. And we'll do it one perimeter. It's just, I want to see something. Slice and dice. Your other boyfriend's name? Josh Jr. Fill 0. Settings 2, 2, 2. Ladder. No, you don't. You love me. I'm not sure that's going to work too well. Why does the slicer have to go this way? Why can't it go that way? If it went that way, it'd be no problem. Stupid slicer. Still might work though. I'm gonna try it. Screw it. Export. Oh, I should probably do it 102% now. That son of what the why doesn't this ever like me? Like for real. What are you doing? 102. Spank you. You jerk face. Emmykins is already a sleepies. Did you heat? Oh, son of a biscuit eater. Why didn't y'all tell me to put the plate back on? Why are you so noisy? I just lubed you. Yeah, figure out some better lube for those rails, because apparently the lube I'm using is not too great. Not too great at all. Why are you not paying attention? Let's go out to the lobby. Sorry if I showed anybody any butt crack there. Why is it so bright on my end? Because I turned this light on right here so that I could show off some stuff like this. Don't you like it when my face is brighter? Llama, why don't you have your PS4 anymore anyways? Me and Rosa just started playing Overwatch on the PS4. Thirsty. Do I have anything to drink around here? My Amazon order of my Gatorade and my V8 needs to hurry up and show up. We're up to see the aliens of ooze. The ooze, the ooze, the ooze, the ooze, the ooze. Cause all the wonderful ooze I does. Alright. Retract. You have the coolest eyes though, because you have cat eyes. I think you wear contacts or something. Wow, that's crazy. I'm getting rid of that now. Let's see if I do it this way instead. You gotta remember to install that clip or print that oiler that Carl suggested. Because I just found a flaw with this one. Definite flaw. Yeah, I know only one eye is, but it's really cool. Really, really cool. Let's delete that one. Upload. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Oh, shit. Where'd that go? Well, I was just going to show you a PLA donut, but not anymore because I dropped it. Hey, what's up, Ryan? You need a 12 volt fan that blows like a mother effer. Yeah, I don't know what I could recommend. Because I, have the Slice Engineer fans for sale, but I don't know if they blow like a mother effer enough for you. Ryan, is it European week or US week on Friday night hangout tonight? Where the hell did that donut go? I thought it was cool looking, but I dropped it. And there's so many places it could be right here. Right the flying cookie. We're off to see the alien, we're in the for alien of ours. Because it's ours. Now they're on the for ours to dance. Yes, I got it, honey, but I still had your text up, so the notification didn't go up. Why are you laying in bed? Ooh, that was bright. Let me turn this fan light off. You're so adorable. I love you too, baby. You haven't seen anything about it this week? The EU one would have been 3 to 4 p.m. here. Oh, shoot. Well, I need to update my calendar because I thought it just alternated at the same time every week. Son of a... Oh, good. It came off. Do you know the muffin man? Well, last week the Friday 3D printing chat hangout, wasn't that the one with Earth people? Hey, what's up, RC? About time you showed up. Just kidding. I might end here in a minute because I know Rosa's trying to go to sleep, and I don't know if the Friday 3D printing chat hangout is going on or not, but I still haven't eaten dinner. I had crackers and jalapeno cheese, but I'm getting kind of hungry, and I wanted to eat before the Friday night chat. I'm gonna have boogers, damn it. I see a booger forming. And what did I do with my tweezers again? Like, I was just using them when I was soldering last night. Oh, there's my car keys I was looking for. I had to use my spares today because I couldn't find them. Oh, there's my tweezers. Why is your ass dragging? You might get rug burn. Which I hear is not a very comfortable thing to have on your ass. Yeah, I was soldering last night. Did you miss it? I thought you were here. Yeah, and I gotta send Rosa a whole bunch of emotes. It's gonna take a second. I gotta fill up the whole message count. There we go. No, I don't. No matter how you get it, afterwards it's gonna suck. It may be fun during the how getting phase, but afterwards it's gonna suck. I will do it in Munchkin voice. I'm off to see the ooze. I've got a whole bunch of Munchkin voices out to do. What we have here is a failure to communicate. I know you only have one cat eye, but it is a beautiful cat eye. And in case y'all don't believe me that she has a cat eye, is that not the coolest freaking thing ever? She has a friggin' cat eye. I did turn this down to 0 infill, I hope, right? Yeah, I think so. Why am I butthead? Oh my goodness. The chicks from V. I liked the show V, and when they came out with the remake, I was kind of excited for it, but it only lasted what, one season? And it had one of my favorite actresses in it, who is also in Deadpool, Morena Baccarin. I liked her in Firefly as well. Boom! Still got a little dippage. But I think I can flatten it out somehow. But I don't know what I'm going to do about that. Maybe I'll print out a golden lightning bolt. Ah! That sucks. This dome is going to be bigger than my head. You can put Emmy in it. She can control it. She liked being a robot today on Overwatch. They're like, Emmy, you want to be a real robot? We'll put you inside and let you drive around. She ate guinea pigs? I thought they ate rats. Or Marina Bacher and 8 guinea pigs. I do not have a big head. I have a normal sized head, I think. According to Sean, Sean has a big head. The way Sean talks about himself, I'm gonna show up at Earth expecting Juggernaut from Deadpool. Hey, what's up, Michael Cassell? Sean's probably like 8 foot tall, like an Andre the Giant. All right, I hope this 0 infill 2 perimeter dagger blade works. To diffuse the light. 6'2", 380. You're pretty tall. Well, you're like, what, 4 inches taller than me? I'm 5'10". I'll be right back. I don't have another girlfriend. That was Rosa. Could y'all not hear the ringtone? Her ringtone and her notification message is 2 different parts of that same song. Yes, I'm a cheese ball. Deal with it. All the cheese. Sean, you kiss Rose's ass a little too much. I tell you what, that question of the day from Mike today has definitely spurned some interesting conversation. It's safe for that. Yeah, the licensing question. Like I refuse to give my opinion on the whole MPC and C and Tom Sandlander thing, and I refuse to give my opinion on the question of the day today too. But it's definitely spurred some interesting conversation in the one that I'm tagged in. Hey, do y'all think I should still bring this to Earth even though I'm not taking a rail core anymore? I probably should, right? Because it's still printed in my probed green, and it's still flipping cool. Oh, yeah, I'm sure that question. I've got to ask. Actually, I need to ask Garrett and Chelsea if I can. I forgot to ask him if I could, because I didn't check to see if that was a non-commercial. Let me go check the Godzilla from the Chaos Gortek. Is on the Gumroad, which means I did pay for it. But let me make sure. Wait. He did multi-material one now. I've already bought it. Can I still get the files? I don't know how Gumroad works. Why is it not filling in my email address? Mother. I'm not a robot. Logging? Don't save. Add to the last pass. Library. Godzilla. Yay. Okay, I can still access it, but he doesn't say. I'll just message him. I will just message the man himself. Yeah, all the licensing. Like, I need to create an anonymous YouTube account, anonymous Twitter account. That way I can anonymously share all the things of my mind without it making me look bad for my company. Where is my group chat with Garrett and Chelsea? Probably been forever ago. Whenever, do what you want. So I've talked to Garrett and Chelsea individually, each in messages. Their group chat, however, is missing. Screw it, I create a new one. Okay, okay. Okay. I'll just message Garrett. No Friday night chat tonight. Well, shoot, what are y'all gonna do when I'm done streaming? Make up my pimp name and use that? Yeah, it's actually quite funny. There's a lot of people that I know their real names because they're subscribers of my UFO box, and I don't say their real names unless they're already publicly known by their real names. But it's kind of funny. I only know what was said publicly between them two. I don't know anything that was said privately between them two. Yeah, I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. Well, I mean, I'm not just talking about you, John, but like other people who, like on Twitter and YouTube and stuff, their alias names compared to their real names, it sometimes cracks me up. And what's really funny is I've got, like, I won't say the names, but I've got a lot of, and they may be made up fake names, though one of them I know for sure can't be. But I've got people with names who have the same names as famous people. I also have people who have the same names as famous fictional characters. Um, and I think it's kind of cool. Ow, that one pulled hair. Look, Gloop is just like Elmer's glue. Oh shit, I dropped it. $69. Freak on a leash. Oh my goodness. Y'all are just ridiculous. Okay, I just want to ask somebody what y'all. Okay, let me ask y'all something. I'm not going to completely give my opinion, but I'm going to ask y'all's opinion. If, for example, I bought, let me just look around and see something. If I bought a swivel TV mount to mount on my wall, right? And it did not exactly work how I wanted it to. So I took the measurements of my TV mounting holes, made my own swivel mount based on the swivel mount I bought, but completely made myself and did not take any measurements. Well, nope, let's take that last sentence back. But I made it myself from scratch. If I release that on Thingiverse for the entire world to download, am I violating any kind of whatever? No, I'm not going to sell them. I'm just going to release it open source to the world. Because for those who don't know, if it has a patent, it's a patent infringement, even if I created it from scratch and did my own measurements. Like, if I measured the stand that my monitor is on, or no, if I didn't measure it, but if my stand for my monitor broke and I didn't want to buy another one, and I recreated one simply based off of the measurements on the back of the monitor, not the actual mount itself, and I released the STL for that mount on Thingiverse or My Mini Factory or Cults 3D and said, hey, you guys can all use this, sell it, do whatever you want with it. Am I violating Samsung's thingamabobber? Exactly. Standard swivel joints and mount plates are universal. I could do anything I wanted. Yeah, but if you look, Ryan, the cutout. Okay, if you look at a part specifically that looks like both of those, right? If you look at both of the parts, okay, it is a clamp that goes around a pipe that holds a GT2 belt, okay? So the pipe is not something that the MPC and C guy designed. The pipe is something you buy, okay? It's separate from MPC and C. So if I measure a pipe, then I make a clamp, and the clamp has 4 bolt holes and holds a thing, then it's a functional design. It's not. Well, I don't think it looked identical. I mean, and again, damn it, I was supposed to avoid this conversation. Um, but I looked at the video and it looked similar, but not identical. The cutouts for the bolts in the corners were different sized and angled. And but anyways, I'm getting off the subject. I know certain people are up in arms on both sides. And there are very good people on both sides. And I just want to stay on the fence. And by saying that statement, I am neither endorsing nor making fun of the original perpetrator of that comment. Yeah, but Tom just wanted to create a new part and release it open source since he created it from scratch with his own measurements. I'm not stating my opinion on that. I'm stating what happened. And I'm just restating what he said. I will play devil's advocate. We're talking about Tom Sandladerer. I don't know how you say his name. I think that's how you say it. I think it's Sandladerer. Something like that. I don't know. Okay, so there's the MPCNC project, which was released as a non-commercial license. And Tom Sandladerer designed a part that he felt would work better on a certain part of the project. And since he designed it from scratch, he felt he could release it under Creative Commons Zero, which allows anybody to do whatever the heck they want with it, whether make it make profit, commercial, whatever. The original creator of MPCNC said, no, you can't do that. It is based off of my work, and my work says it has to be non-commercial. So whether you say Tom stepped in it, or what's the other guy's name, Ryan, or Ryan stepped in it, well, he wanted to do a OS CNC. Isn't that what he called it? An open source CNC? Which honestly anybody could go out there and do and create their own parts and just OP, that's it. OP CNC. But literally anybody could go out there and just design some parts to put together, and as long as those parts look different than the MP and CNC guys, they could open source it. I don't know. I'm playing devil's advocate in a way. I do have my personal opinions, but did Tom go overboard with his reaction? Yes. I do believe in some ways he did. Yeah, he designed a different part, Sean, but he released it under a different licensing. And the MPCNC guy didn't like it, or didn't allow him to do so. And it made Tom mad. Because Tom feels that since he designed it from scratch, he shouldn't have to follow the license. Man, I got gloop everywhere. I'm gonna be peeling this stuff off my hands for days. Days and days. I know what y'all are gonna say. Should wear gloves. Nope. Yeah, I think the biggest problem with the whole Creative Commons licensing situation stuff is that everybody interprets it differently. There's no like rule of law and major cases to base judgments off of. It's basically a um, community enforced, and I think that's a huge huge flaw. Well, not really a flaw, because the basis of open sourcing is obviously great, but it's definitely community interpretation. There are people on both sides of the fence, both interpreting the same paragraphs differently. John, according to Tom, he designed it from scratch and only took measurements of like the pipe that it was supposed to go around, and I don't know what else. Maybe bolt holes. I probably should have turned the bridge cooling up. Oh well, we'll see how it turns out. Yeah, absolutely, John. I can't remember a time where there wasn't a debate on Linux. Now, one thing I do think Tom was kind of in the wrong about was Tom knows that he has tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of viewership and pull in the maker community. I wouldn't say pull. I'm sure he has some pull too, but I mean, he's very, very well known in 3D printing in the maker community. I think he could have not made that last video. He could have just said, due to creative differences, I'm no longer continuing this project. End there. So I don't think he really had to make that video. That's the only opinion I will make. All right, go watch the video, Sean. Oh man, it's after 10, guys. I'll give you all 9 more minutes, and then I'm gonna head out. This is how far I got on the other dome pieces so far. Yeah, part 15 and 14 and part 13 is printing now. But there's like some parts of the dome that I don't understand. Because there's like one, it's like a hole right here. So it's in 2 parts. And since I can't see the flipping back in the pictures, I don't know exactly what it looks like. And when I pull up the whole dome, I don't think I recalled seeing big, gigantic freaking gaps in the damn dome. I'll have to go look again. Dome, da dome, dome. Dome, da dome, dome, dome. Dome, da dome, dome. Dome, da dome, dome, dome. Dome, da dome. Dome, da dome. Dome, da dome, 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 dome. Y'all like my mashup? Heck, I don't believe there is. I thought there was going to be. But somebody said that there wasn't. Yeah, $25,000 for an R2D2. That's ridiculous. Ridiculous. I guarantee if people were selling R2D2s, full size R2D2s, Disney would put a stop to that. Absolutely. But the whole open source model of it, I don't believe they have stopped yet. Dang, Sean, everybody saw. Why are we printing one out? Shoot, let's just buy one. How much are they? And we also have to think. Now, Tom knows licensing, obviously. Could this whole thing have just been one of those things that purposely causes drama to bring more attention to himself? See, I don't know how he won that one because the Borg. Oh, the Borg sphere. Okay, then I kind of get it a little more. Maybe that's why they turned it into a cube. Brian Vines. Girl, look at that body. It works out. You're not getting video? Did my video freeze? I will have to agree to disagree with everybody. So I honestly see the arguments on both sides. I do see my biggest problem with the whole thing is Tom's reaction. He could have been more tactful about it. As far as original design, I don't know. If I design an original thing that I think serves a better purpose than something else, and it's my original design, then I think it's mine, and I can license it however I so please. If it, like Kit said, if he took all the measurements of the original design and simply changed one thing, then it's not original design. I think the two parts look different enough, because what is a copyright thing? 80% difference or something like that? Patents or whatever, they have to be 80% different or 20% different or something. I don't know. I think it looked different enough and functioned differently. One uses zip strips, one uses a cutout of the belt. So they both had two different functions that served the same function, if that makes any sense. But yeah, Ollie was, well, Sean, he was releasing that one part for now, but he was also going to design other compatible parts that served the same functionality, but that he felt needed to be changed to be better. And so he was going to design better parts to replace parts and release them as open source. Yeah, I didn't watch any of his builds, Ryan, so I have no idea. I don't watch Tom's videos anymore. I don't think I've watched a Tom video in since Murph. For reasons I shall not. I shall keep to myself. No. MakerBox cannot sue me for selling monthly filament samples. Because that would be something that they would have to be able to patent or something, but the whole subscription box model has been done for years. So I don't think that can be a patentable or trademarked thing. I don't. And besides, well, no, I do have a filament only box, don't I? Never mind. I'll shut my cornhole now. Yay, video! Now I can redo your intro. Girl, look at that body. He works out. No, it was not please do not touch me if you see me mode. Actually, before Murph even started, he arrived and he took a selfie with me, and I believe he put his arm around my shoulder, and he fist bumped me. So that was no, it was not that. You have 14 calories left to burn. Walk to the kitchen, pour yourself a martini, walk back to your chair. You should have burnt 14 calories. Ryan, they could probably be really mad at me, but I don't know. I don't know. I am not an enabler. Like Brian Vines was a little inebriated last night, and he posted some extremely funny messages in our group chat. And I think Brian Vines needs to join my Discord and talk in there more, because y'all would have been cracking up. Make a box workshop piss off two companies at once. No, I try to not piss people off anymore, though I'm sure I do. But I will say, there is a lot of opinion that I hold back. A lot. Well, Sean, the group chat on Twitter is it's my shit. What do I call you guys, Brian? My advisory panel. There we go. Though it has become more of a BSing and jokes and gifts and an actual the whole the name of the group right now is currently UFO Hall of Gifts. Yeah, everybody's got them, but I mean, it's if I stated all of my opinions about everything, like just everything, um, I'd piss off half of my subscribers and half of my customers. So I have to mind my eyes and cross my T's and do something with P's and Q's. I don't know. I mean, obviously, a lot of you guys have known me for months and months and months. So you guys keep coming back. So I think you guys think I'm an okay guy. But obviously, even friends' opinions differ, and that is something I respect. What's up, Brian? You didn't miss much. We're just randomly discussing. Hey, catch you later, Timothy. Thank you so much for coming and chilling tonight. I keep playing with this thing. I'm gonna break it. Oh, another part of the thingy is done. This thing is gonna be so big. So big. The bigliest. The frail core, surprisingly, has not given me problems since it failed on the flippin' 46-hour print about 12 hours into the print. No, probably more than that. I was furious. Furious. Yeah, it's the dome for my R5D4 droid. That is correct, Brian Vines. And I only know that because Sean Butler told me so earlier in today's stream. Each of your main dome pieces is taking 21 hours. Holy. These are each taking like 3 hours, between 3 and 6 hours, I believe. Bim, bim, bim. Bim, 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 bim. I'm a little annoyed. Yeah, the one that blew its top, according to Sean the Butler. A Force-sensitive droid who knew R2's mission and blew the motivator on purpose. That's interesting. You learn something new every day, sometimes more than one thing. A long, long time ago, in a galaxy far away, Naboo was under an attack. And I thought me and Qui-Gon Jinn could talk the Federation into maybe cutting in a little slack. Their response, it didn't thrill us. They locked the doors and tried to kill us. We escaped from that gas and met Jar Jar and Boss Nass. We took a bundle to the sea and something, something to see the Queen. We all wound up in Tatooine. That's where we found this boy. And we were singing, my, this here Anakin guy. Maybe later, someday later, now he's just a small fry. And he left his home and kissed his mommy goodbye, saying soon I'm gonna be a Jedi. Anywho, I'm surrounded by a-holes. What's that one's name? A-hole, sir. And that one? That's an a-hole too. I'm surrounded by a-holes. Pretty sure I bunked that up. But I have not seen Spaceballs in forever. Why is that over there and that? I have way too many gosh darn cables down here. And they're all getting wrapped up together. Whatever, I do what I want. Catch you later, John. Thank you for stopping by. I really hope this prince. Oh man, wait, hang on. I think it could stand one more top layer. Son of a biscuit eater. TMC 2208s are the bomb. My motors, I don't think, are noisy. I don't think my rails and my fan are lazy. And my belts are lazy. Or lazy. Noisy. Yeah, it's almost time for bed. Alright, let's go over here. Go to print settings. And then we'll go to the solid layers. And we'll go to 3. Yep, we'll go to 3. And then we shall go to the platter, and then we'll slice and dice, and hopefully that'll do it. I will export, and we will blade. Replace the blade. Should I cancel this print? Let's cancel the print. Then we'll go to G-code files, then we'll right click and we will delete. And then we will upload, and then we will choose blade, and then close, click, yes. Oh, wait, no, Ooh, did y'all see that smoothness right there? Hopefully the outline does not clog the nozzle. But dang. All that was amazing. I'm just saying. And it didn't clog the nozzle. Woot woot. Yeah, so I was getting some gappage up the curve. So I'm trying 3 top layers now. Hopefully that'll solve it. Hopefully. Nearly broke the rail cord again. Yeah. What are you assembling, Kit? Yeah, let's test. See, that one diffuses the light better than the other one. So, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe I'll put it together tomorrow. We'll see, yeah. We'll see. Let's test something right now, because, you know, I like playing with stuff. Where's my other extension cord? Son of a biscuit, I'm not going to be able to show you guys. Farfanugan. Oh well. I'll just look on my own. Y'all won't get to see the magic. Boom, boom, boom. Interesting. And another bad thing with it all, with doing it in this red, is that every light that shines through this is red. So that's another reason the blade should be done in white. Y'all missed the magic. This ain't no free Disney show. Just kidding. Boron 2.x. Ooh. That was perfect timing on the park grab, wasn't it? Like, it was holy shoot. Hey, Julie Jolly. But I'm going to actually make the printer big for a moment, and I'm going to go to the potty. Man, how did y'all get me up so late again? All right, I need to go potty before I cut out of here. So, big printer. So, I forgot to talk to you guys, and a lot of you have left. But I wanted to ask y'all opinion about something because there may be a new development with the Tesseract 3D printer from Alien 3D. What would you guys think? And this is top secret. I would appreciate it if nobody discussed it outside of this stream. No, not the new filament color. That's already been blasted. What would you guys think about a scissor lift bed? I'm not exactly sure, Kit, whether it's going to use a linear actuator. It will still be guided by linear rails, but it'll be lifted, I think, on the sides, so that everything can still be accessible. It will use scissor lift. We believe it would be more accurate and smoother movements and completely solve Z-wobble. Sean Butler is still in the planning stages, so not exactly sure, but that is the current iteration of thought. You think it would inject a lot of moving parts and therefore invoke slop? Explain, RC. Explain. A windshield wiper motor attached to a bottle jack. I mean, that's possible. You can go back and forth with it. What's up, Michael Fox? By the way, Kit, I found something today and it reminded me of you. I have no idea where this thing came from, and it's not a squirrel, it's a chipmunk, but it made me think of you. I think I will name him Alvin. Technically a ground squirrel, but chipmunks lived in trees too. Yeah, Brian, I don't know. I'm not the one who came up with the idea. I thought it was intriguing, but I thought I'd get some opinions back so when me and Cody do discuss it, I can bring up potential drawbacks if you guys have any. And currently, we've got slop, we've got machine parts, precision, and torque at lower heights. Yeah, I know what you mean, Brian. You're saying when the bed's lower and the scissors more closed, it would need more torque to either push it up. Well, obviously pulling it apart would take less torque, but to push it back up, it would need more torque to push the scissors together to raise them. I knew what you meant. I know I play an idiot on TV, but I'm not always one. But yeah, I don't know exactly all the workings. Because it's just something Cody mentioned to me, and he thinks he has an idea that would solve the world's problems with 3D printing and take it to the next level. But I wasn't sure how exactly it would work, and we haven't had time to discuss it yet. Now, I do challenge all of my UFO subscribers to design their own Halloween prop with the mechanics I'm sending. And it does kind of look like a saber. I added wings. Mainly because Sholm added wings. And I think I made Sholm a little mad last night when I was redesigning his design to make it fit the parts. I did not mean to, but I needed things to work. It is not a bat bubble wand. It's a bat glow wand. Get it straight. No, I haven't heard from him actually, and I went to bed afterwards. But so far it's working, and it needs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 screws or bolts. Um, Theoretically 9 total, and then there are 2 optional ones on the inside. But all of these ones are 3mm, and I think the optional ones on the inside are 2mm, because I made holes to mount this to keep it from moving, and if you look, it has holes in it to put screws through, and the only ones I was able to find that would fit are these ones, and they may be 1mm. Where are you? Calibration? No, you're not a calibration thing. What are you called again? We don't know. The world may never know. Oh, that's in inches. Why are you in inches? Don't be in inches. Alright, so it says 1.85mm. So is that considered 2mm? Yeah, Brian Vines, I noticed you're slacking. I noticed. Are you going to design your own enclosure for it, Brian? No, I'm giving you a hard time, Brian. I'm just thankful that anybody does unboxing videos, because I notice a lot more people do unboxing videos on my box than other boxes. Now there are certain people who get both or all three boxes, and they do unboxing videos for all three. Um, but I noticed that more people do unboxing videos on mine than on other boxes. But then, of course, you get people like Funking3D who does an unboxing video every month for the other box. I appreciate that, Michael Fox. Yeah, I know they did. And they send it to him for free every month. He doesn't buy it. But I did notice that Chris Riley did the other box unboxing video this month. I mean, he did do one for me in January. I didn't ask him to, but he did it. Um, but I noticed he did a Maker Box unboxing yesterday or today, one of the two. And he's big, but I don't know. It's just like Joel Telling doing the tour of their place. I don't think Joel did that out of the kindness of his heart. I think they paid him to do it. That I was gonna go, and I just keep talking, and people keep listening. Brian, I actually I'm like getting tired. I was just staying up so I could see if this failed or not, and it did kind of fail. So now I'm doing another test, and I'm probably just gonna go to sleep and let it do its thing and hope that it works good enough. Oh yeah, Michael Fox. What time is your thing again? Remind me so I can tell everybody now. What's up, Matt Johnson? I hope it doesn't fail again because I really want to build one of these dang things already. Ow, that's sharp. Maybe I should have not made it so sharp. I have a feeling somebody's gonna email and be like, "My baby stabbed another baby." It's all your fault. You're getting down to the olives in your beverage? Yeah, Brian Vines is feeling really good right now. Brian Vines, you should do a stream. And then I can end my stream, and everybody from my stream can go to your stream and watch you drunk stream. Yeah, I really need to go to bed though. And I'll just go to bed without dinner. Then I'll lose a half a pound overnight. I don't know if Mr. Buttrum's still in here listening. I hope that the discussion earlier was not something that made anybody upset in the chat. I just hoping it would just be good constructive discussion. He's double dog daring you, Brian. Oh, we were discussing the NPC&C / Tom Sam Laterer uh, drama. Now that you're good and sauced, you need to finish an Amazon review. Why do you have to be sauced to do an Amazon review? Oh, what's again? Hey, what's up, Greg? I'm about to crash, I believe. I think this shirt should sum up my opinion on the matter. So, anywho, yeah, it's 11:16. I'm tired. I'm about to pass out. I keep yawning. I'm yawning again. Son of a biscuit. All right. Anywho, thank you guys so much. Your butt already went to bed, and it's just waiting for the rest of you to catch up. Yeah, get more than 1 hour of sleep, Viking. Sheesh, I want at least 2 out of you. But anyways, thank you guys so much for spending your evenings with me, or at least part of your evenings. I don't understand what y'all keep seeing in me kind of coming back, but it's fun. I like chatting with y'all. So I appreciate it. Thank you to my mods. Thank you to my subscribers. Thank you to all my customers. Oh yeah, Michael Fox. I freaking asked you earlier. I apologize. And I missed if you answered. Okay, at 10 a.m. Central, 9 a.m. Eastern, Michael Fox is doing a stream, and he's going to be talking about 3D printing, and he's going to be talking about my UFO box, I believe, or at least the projects in my UFO box. So yes, Brian Vines, you get triple thanks. You're a triple X member. So if you guys are awake that early, if you're allowed to stream at work, if you're doing anything, go subscribe to Michael Fox and watch his stream in the morning. I will be mentioned. So I appreciate that, Michael Fox. If you tag me on a tweet, I will retweet it out. Maybe get you some more viewers. Like AAA, but different. But thank you guys so much. And I will try to wake up Michael Fox for your stream. I will set my alarm and everything. But thank you guys again. Thank you to all my mods, my viewers, my subscribers, my customers. Peace out.